Hello, my name is Hayden Blake, and today we will be examining professional athletes and violence against women and how there are little to no consequences for these men. And so the three cases that we are going to be looking at, showing you some videos of and some details of the case will be Kansas City Chiefs and now Browns running back Kareem Hunt, former Oklahoma Sooner and current Cincinnati Bengals running back Joe Mixon, and current Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Tyreek Hill. And so we'll be looking at those three cases, some videos, and some details, and then overall, the lack of accountability for professional athletes' acts of violence against women, show the breakdown of our patriarchal system, and show the public that society is only serious about violence against women when it doesn't relate to famous people that bring in large amounts of revenue. This is a video of the Kareem Hunt assault. He pushes her down at first and then returns later and kicks her while she is down. The NFL did not handle this assault very well. So this assault actually occurred in February of 2018, and the police report was sent to the NFL offices that week. However, additional information was not requested by the NFL office until December, and until this video was actually released to the public. And so Kareem Hunt eventually was removed from the NFL for a period of time while there's an investigation going. The Kansas City Chiefs released him. But the sad part about it is the Chiefs came out in public and stated that they removed Kareem Hunt because he was dishonest with the front office about the situation, not necessarily because he was violent with the woman. And so he was released for that. And then this summer he was eventually signed by the Cleveland Browns, and the NFL handed down a 12-game suspension. So Kareem Hunt is with the Cleveland Browns right now. He's doing off-season workouts, and his life just goes on like normal, even after a video like that can surface. And so, yes, there is a 12-game suspension. There is a punishment, but it just doesn't seem quite fair that the woman was treated like that, and Kareem Hunt just gets to continue to make money and fame off of his NFL career. This is a video of the Joe Mixon assault. He walks into Pickleman's on Campus Corner in Norman, Oklahoma. The woman is said to have used a racial slur against Joe Mixon, and then he retaliates and punches her in the face. So this assault occurred in 2014, and Joe Mixon was then charged with a misdemeanor and was suspended from all team activities for a year. The surveillance video actually wasn't released until 2016. The city of Norman tried to conceal it for a while, and eventually there were some lawsuits filed, and in a preemptive move, Joe Mixon's attorneys released the videos during the 2016 season, and because they knew the 2017 NFL draft was upcoming. Eventually, Joe Mixon did end up getting drafted by the Cincinnati Bengals, and he has participated in a few NFL seasons and has been a successful running back in the NFL. So for that video and for that assault, Joe Mixon received a 1-year suspension from the University of Oklahoma, and that is it. That is his only consequence. In 2014, star at Oklahoma State University Tyreek Hill on both the track and football team was arrested for domestic assault and battery for strangling and assaulting his then pregnant girlfriend. So at that time, he was dismissed from both the football and track programs as well as the university. He pled guilty to the charge in August 2015. He had a 3-year probation period. He enrolled at West Alabama, which is a Division II school, played football there, and then in 2016, he was drafted by the Kansas City Chiefs. This issue is also something that is very relevant because, one, he was violent to his fiance. But just recently, there was a recording released of Tyreek Hill being accused of breaking his son's arm, and then he threatened his wife at the same time. And so this issue has just occurred, but it also occurred back in 2014.
It's terrified. He is terrified of you.
You need to be terrified of me too. Dumb. That's why you can't.
So it is very clear that domestic violence and violence against women is a serious problem in the NFL and just with professional athletes in general. Those were just 3 examples. There are many more of athletes who have been violent towards women and just haven't been held accountable. And so some of the things I wanted to hit on is the NFL needs to hold these players accountable. Players playing in the NFL should be a privilege, and people with a history like this should not be elevated and receive so much money and fame from a playing career. And so we as the public should be outraged that players with this history are allowed to play, and we continue to promote that by watching the NFL, buying their gear, and buying into the fact that they're letting violent people that are hurting women on the field. And so overall, my goal is to say that allowing these players in the NFL show the downfalls of our patriarchal system, and that these cases aren't taken seriously because these players are talented.